Nice image, black and white, America's Mattress Life Tower Cam. I swiveled this another 90 degrees. This is looking off towards the southwest. You can see some of that cloud coverage. A little bit of clearing as well, with the sun setting off towards the west. Some clearing totally not out of the question for the next couple of hours, but we do have the incoming second half of this storm system to look forward to tonight, particular to the midnight hour, midnight to noon tomorrow. Pretty good window for this next round to come through. So far for the day, Grand Junction picked up a quarter inch. Glenwood Springs, a little over a quarter inch of rain. Now, of course, we got better than half an inch over the Sunday-Monday period. But hey, we'll take it. For the year, Grand Junction's already received about 7 inches of rain. We're still, in fact, not just us in Grand Junction, but us in Montrose, us in Delta, we still have rain deficit. So adding a little bit to the bucket, that is great news. We're also getting some snow in the high country. That's exactly where it's going to stay. Though I alluded to in my first weather, there's a chance we'll see some snowflakes around Montrose and Delta tomorrow morning. I'll get to that in about a minute. Right now, high temperatures for the day, upper 40s at Grand Junction, low 50s Montrose, mid 50s Delta. Still below the average for this time of the year. Almost 10 degrees cooler than we should be. But that's okay. It's late October, early November. We're transitioning closer and closer towards winter. That winter start date, the solstice, right around December 21st. Current temperatures right now, mid 40s, a little bit cooler off towards the mountain communities. Clearly, higher elevations, colder temperatures. But it's also the higher elevations tonight that will be the focus for snow. Not a lot of snow, but we're adding a little bit more. For example, Powderhorn picked up 4 inches on their snow camera this morning, and I think we'll see another 2 to 4 inches tomorrow morning. Possibly we could push to the 6-inch category. That would be beneficial because over this past weekend, Powderhorn picked up a foot. Now, personally, I require 18 inches minimum of new snow before I'll even think about going up there. That's why I'm going to start cross-country skiing. You don't need that much, and it doesn't hurt when you fall, at least I'm told. Wind speeds right now, Delta, Montrose, okay, these are close to 15-mile-per-hour wind clips. Temperatures are below 50 degrees, so now we need to start thinking about wind chill, and you need to start adding an extra layer, or at least keeping that in mind. Another layer will help, especially if it's a wind layer. It'll keep that wind out of you, or break it if you will. But when you have wind speeds greater than 5 miles per hour, and you have temperatures greater, or I should say less than 50 degrees, wind chill. It's a little bit colder. That's what it's feeling like right now in Delta and Montrose. None of these locations, Grand Junction, Delta, or Montrose, are in the winter weather advisory, but you can see highlighted in purple, this is the winter weather advised area. Started last night at midnight. We received our snow in the early morning hours. Expectation 5 to 10, and that was a pretty good performance, 5 to 10 inches, especially in the high country. Now we get into tonight. This doesn't expire until 6 p.m. tomorrow, so we're going to get more snow moving through. Again, kind of quiet right now. National Weather Service did add the San Juan Mountains and expanded further to the north, but it's primarily if you're going to be traveling along the I-70 corridor from midnight until noon, you need to be aware those mountain passes, you're going to encounter some snow. And this is really only the second or third time this year that we've had snow, well, for the season. So drivers probably aren't used to it. So I want you to be really aware of your situation. Make sure your car is ready to go. Make sure you're ready to go. And when you're on the road, flashing lights, slow down, move over. That's for troopers, that's for emergency personnel, that's for tow truck drivers as well. Please, I'm going to hit home with this message all throughout the winter because I think, in my opinion, people drive a little too fast for the conditions that are warranted. So slow it down and give yourself some extra time, especially on the I-70 corridor. But if you go Colorado 13 from Rifle northbound to Meeker or Craig, you're going to encounter some problems. Highway 65 up and over the Grand Mesa, that's going to be in a winter warned area. I should say a winter weather advised area. 5 to 10 inches of snow new added to it. So that'll be beautiful. It'll be beneficial. And of course, these elevated sites will pick up a little bit of wind as well. So breezy up there, low visibility, that's also an issue. We had snow move through earlier in the high country. Now we're just looking upstream for more to swing right down. That coincides with the cold front that's still in Utah right now, but that will spread right through, so we keep a fairly active night in the upper elevations. We saw snow levels today, at least for the Grand Valley, lower along the Book Cliffs. That was around 6,000, 6,500 feet, so made for a beautiful look with Mount Garfield, if you could see Mount Garfield in between those clouds. Tomorrow, that cold front sinks even further, dragging with it not only the snow along the divide, but pulling into position a high pressure system. So by tomorrow afternoon, we'll already have clearing skies. That won't be the case tomorrow morning, however, and that's where we have that chance for a rain-snow mix. Cold temperatures, moisture in the atmosphere, we could see a rain-snow mix transition for Grand Junction. But as we get into the Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have clearer starts to the day. That means colder temperatures. Now, Montrose, that rain-snow mix, that's going to linger a little bit longer into your Thursday morning, so be prepared for a sloppy start to the day. And by that, we could see some snowflakes and we could see some very light accumulation in the ground.